Welcome into a brand new episode of WSI TV. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to another weekly market update. It's Sunday, the 8th of October, after the market closed on Friday, 6th of October. This is where we look at the big picture trend and short-term trend for the stock market. It's important to look at the stock market because everything's affected by it. The money you pay into your pension has gone into the stock market. So you can't say I'm not interested in the stock market. It's going to give you an early warning sign of when there's a recession or not. So everybody should be interested in the stock market and what it's doing or about to do, and that's what we look at here each week. So this is a multi-year chart here starting in 2015 going on to present day of the market. Each of these little vertical lines is a week of action, and then what helps us balance that out is these blue lines here and the red line here, which is kind of moving averages, which is like an average, ongoing average. What is the market doing? So the average is pointing up and the price is above the average, then that's a healthy sign, and that's what we've got right now and have had since last November when my system it triggered to get into the market, then hasn't been going down ever since. This is a picture perfect of what we call a bull market. It's an uptrending market, and there's been no change there for a long time. It hasn't even been a healthy correction for getting on for a year now. It's got to be a record. Crazy, actually. So there's the big picture, no question about that. If we look at the short-term picture, try and get more of a clue here. What I've done here is this is just 6 months, and each one is 1 day now. I've added something here called Bollinger Band, which attempts to kind of track the channel that the things are moving in, to get an idea about when things have got extreme or overbought, oversold, or whatever. And you can see, although this is a healthy picture in the long term with the bull market, this is, short term, this is looking stretched. It's done this before, so you've gone into the shaded area there and come down again. And every time you see it, there's nothing to say it's going to happen immediately, but it's been riding on the edge of that band there, the green band there, for quite some time and getting a little bit ahead of itself. So let's take a bit of clutter off there and remove that. One other thing I can look at is, as you can see already, this is the 50-day moving average, and it's got very above that. Last time I got that high was over here, and it's not long before it comes down a little bit in the short term. So what I'm saying is that short term, undoubtedly this trend is also up. Got no reason to say it's pointing down at this time, but it's very, very stretched, and that's going to make me cautious about putting anything new on, for sure. Another thing I can look at is something called the A5. This is basically a percentage of stocks above their 50-day moving average in the S&P 500, which is the main benchmark. And we can see that it's getting on the high side here as well. That's pretty much as high as it's been during this whole bull market run. 75% around there is of them. That's as you can see, the only time it's hit that hasn't been long before it's turned around again. So it's hot, definitely hot. And that's going to affect the way ahead. So to cut a long story short then, long term, this is very much a bull market. Short term, I don't have any immediate indication to say this is going down, but it's very, very stretched. Short term is up, but very stretched. So I will speak to you next time.
Thanks for watching the latest episode of WSI TV. Be sure to visit WSITV.com, where you can subscribe for free with no contract and gain instant access to the secrets of self-made millionaires via the WSI TV Vault. So go ahead and claim this gift for free now at WSITV.com.